Here. Hey, y'all. Hey there. Welcome into my Facebook Live. I am Charvette Mitchell, founder of Mitchell Productions, where we work with high achieving women entrepreneurs. A few lucky men get sprinkled in, all around raising their visibility, also around their marketing, so that we shine a spotlight on all of the amazing services and products that you have. And today, I want to talk about 4 reasons you might be struggling to get exposure for your professional services, marketing related to your professional services. And so, listen, you might say, "Well, I don't have a professional service." Stick around. You can still take part in this. So I know that the algorithm is sending out notifications telling everyone to come in. So we're going to take just a quick intro of a minute and 17 seconds to allow the networks to send you all in, and then we're going to get started with our topic today. Go ahead and invite someone to watch. Go ahead and invite someone to join. It's going to be great. We'll get started in 1 minute and 17 seconds.
Get ready for the Platform Builder Summit, hosted by Mitchell Productions and produced by Charvette Mitchell, where we will amplify your brand and boost your profits. Kicking off Thursday, November 2nd, 2023 with our VIP Day for VIP guests only. And Friday, November 3rd and Saturday, November 4th, 2023 for all summit attendees. Enjoy main stage speakers, panel discussions, and breakout sessions. All of this hosted in person at the 4 Points by Sheraton, Richmond, Virginia. Register today at www.platformbuildersummit.com. We believe that every emerging woman business owner and leader has the potential to grow their business by shining a spotlight on their expertise. With the right marketing tools, resources, and support, you can achieve your goals and take your business to new heights. Reserving your seat at the Platform Builder Summit is the next step in that direction. Go to www.platformbuildersummit.com for tickets and more information. We cannot wait to see you November 2nd to 4th in Richmond, Virginia.
All right, that is right. We're getting ready for my 7th event here in Richmond, Virginia, the Platform Builder Summit. Oh, we'll tell you more about that later. We're excited to see you all coming on in as we have this conversation around 4 reasons why you might be struggling to get exposure, to get attention, to get visibility on your professional services in particular. But let me introduce myself, because I realize that there are lots of people who may not be familiar with me, or someone may have shared this and said, "I don't even know who this girl is." Well, again, I'm Charvette Mitchell, founder of Mitchell Productions. And listen, I have a bachelor's degree in marketing from Virginia Commonwealth University. Go VCU Rams. Yes. I spent 25 years in corporate America at a company called Capital One. What's in your wallet? Much of that time, 20 years of that time, was in training and development. Walked away from corporate America February 2nd, 2018, and I have been full-time in this social media, in this marketing, in this visibility, in this personal branding space, in this coaching, in this training space since then. I also host the Charvette Mitchell radio show. Some of you may be here because of that. We are going on episode 713 next week. Yes, you heard that right, 713. So not new to this, but absolutely true to this. I am the visionary author of 5 books that are out and available right now. And guess what? My 6th book collaboration that I've joined forces with my platform builder clients. It has just gone into editing. I just saw the first draft of the cover. So I'll be changing that number to 6 book collaborations. And I've also been featured in 3 other book collaborations. And you might have seen me on CBS 6, Virginia This Morning, or featured in a media like Yahoo News, AARP, Huffington Post, and the like. And we're excited that you are here with us on a live stream from all across. I see, thank you, Carla R. Jenkins, retweeting us over on Twitter. Thank you, Sonia, for popping on in. Hey, girl. Hey, Ayana. Thank you so much for being here. Ayana will be one of our panelists at the Platform Builder Summit that is coming up. Hey, Aisha, thank you for being here and holding it down. Always. Dr. Jackie, I am so excited that you are here. I'm glad to see you. Oh, thank you for this question I see coming in from my Facebook community. How am I supposed to share and invite? So that is such a great question, because if you are over in my Facebook community, It's locked down over there. However, we have people that are watching in from YouTube. So you can watch from youtube.com// Charvette. It's also on the Mitchell Productions Facebook page, and it's also on my personal Facebook page. But thank you for wanting to be able to share. And if you're over on YouTube and you like this content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hello, Mom. Thank you for being here. Like literally, my mom. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Hey, Jeanette. Thank you for popping on in. I just want to greet a few people. Oh, thank you. I see instructions coming on in. Thank you, Brandy. Listen, I keep up with you over on TikTok. I am glad to have you. Thank you so much for joining from Atlanta, Nidra. Thank you. If you see me all looking over to the side, I'm looking on my phone here so I can see over in my Facebook community. So many new people coming on in. Hello, Miss McCoy. Thank you for being here. Hello, Dr. Copeland. Thank you for being here. Just left her amazing women's empowerment conference this past weekend, and she's going to be joining us at the Platform Builder Summit. And so all of that, thank you so much, Carla R. Jenkins. She said, yes, you can share on YouTube and Facebook, and we're also on Twitter. Michigan is in the house. Listen, Michigan it's stand up. Somebody stand up, Michigan. Hello, Tanya. Thank you so much. And everybody that is coming on in. Hey there. Good day. Good day. All right. So let's jump in. I want to honor your time. I want to talk about 4 reasons you might be struggling to get exposure for your business. Specifically, this specific conversation is for those of you that provide services. And in particular, you provide professional services. So let me define that and let me tell you why I'm targeting the conversation there. So professional services, let's think about things like realtors, accountants, oh my goodness, therapists, life coaches, consultants, leadership consultants, career development specialists in that professional service providing space. This conversation is specifically to you. But guess what? Even if you say, hey, my business is not squarely there, or you might have a nonprofit or not for profit, or you might even have a ministry, there's some things in this conversation that will still be beneficial to you. But I specifically call out our professional service providers because what I have found is that a lot of times customers are making the buying decision. Customers are picking and selecting your company, your service, because a lot of the times they're looking at your personal brand. And so you might be saying, ooh, that feels kind of funny to me, but we're going to talk about it today. And that's delved right into our topic, 4 reasons why you might be struggling to get exposure for your business, for your professional services. So let me kind of just start with what you might be feeling. Let me just talk about a few things that you might be feeling and you might be experiencing. And again, welcome. Thank you for all the hearts that are coming up. I see y'all already. So one, some of you, and some of the things that I'm going to be talking about, it might not hit everything about you, but it might hit something. Some of you, you realize that your visual brand contradicts with what you actually offer. You realize that if people kind of take a look at you or look at what you present, that it's really not representative of all of the amazing services and products and transformations that you're helping your customers with. It's just not adding up. So let me give you an example to kind of like make this really real. So back in the day, FYI, my business started with web design services. So it started at the girlfriend's kitchen table. Hey, Edwinette, doing web design services. We no longer offer that, but listen, because this plays into this particular point. So I was working on a website for a church, and I went to the church, and they had a team that was going to be working on getting the website content together. And I'm talking about your visual branding contradicting with what you bring to the table and what you offer. And so there was a newer minister there that's raised his hand. Him and his family had relocated from another city. They were looking for a church. And guess what? This particular church, they went online and they Googled and they pulled it up. And when they got to the then website, they said, there's nothing much really going on here. This doesn't really look like they're doing anything. And they passed it by and they didn't consider it as a place for them to land a home. But Time goes on, somebody invites them to the church. They get there. The church has a school. They have this beautiful edifice. They have all of these services. They have all of these programs, and they're blown away. But guess what hindered them initially? The visual branding, the visual representation online and a website of what they offered did not match what was being presented. And so some of you might be in that space where, visually, if people look at what I'm putting out, it's not adding up. If anyone feels that, just put a 1 in the chat. If anyone feels that way, thank you. I see the hearts coming in. Hey, friend, thank you for being here. Yeah. You have to realize you are the brand. I love that, Sonia. You have to realize you are the brand. Hey, Sean, thanks for popping on in. And so for some of you, again, as we're getting into this, here's what you might be feeling. And welcome to those that are coming on in. We're talking about 4 reasons why you might be struggling to get exposure, attention, customers for your professional services, for your business, and for your brand. And so I'm just levels kind of setting the stage here of what you might be feeling. So some of you might be feeling like, you know what, my visual brand is not adding up to what I'm actually bringing to the table. If somebody looks, just not having an interaction with me, just looks at what's available, they might not think I can do what I'm able to do. Here's the second thing that some of you might be feeling right now. You might be feeling like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I don't have the exposure. I don't have, I'm not stepping out there because I don't know what I'm actually supposed to be doing. So that might be a real thing for some of you, in particular, if you're saying, I'm really trying to work on my marketing, I'm really trying to get exposure. And when we say exposure, the purpose of exposure on your services is so that you get customers. So let's just make sure we're clear about that. And then customers equal money, right? So some of you might be saying, I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So if that's you, let us know over in the chat. Let us know. But here's what you want. So you might feel like you're a little disjointed, might feel like your visuals don't really add up, might feel like I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. But let's talk about what you do want. Let's talk about what you do want. Some of you watching and listening to me live or even later in the replay, and if you do check this out in the replay, type replay so we can come back and give you love. You want a polished and cohesive brand image. That's what you want. You know that is one thing, because let's face it, people make an assessment off of initially what they see before they get a chance to talk to you, before they even walk in your store, before they get any interaction. They're visually making an assessment. And so, one of the things is that you want to be polished and you want your brand to be cohesive. A lot of times when I'm talking to potential customers and clients, they're like, you know what, I was on your Instagram, Sharvette. I want my stuff to look like you. I like your website, I like your Facebook. I like that when I go from your website, get an email, come to you on social media, like everything's the same colors. Everything is a cohesive feel. Like I want that. So some of you know that, okay, that's one of the things that might be hindering. It might be a hindrance. It might be causing a little bit of a struggle. So, but you do know, okay, I do know I want that. Here's the other thing that some of you may want. And I encourage you, if you are on the open pages, go ahead and share this out, because I know that there's someone on your timeline that is needing this content that we're talking about. For some of you, you want to be ready for the next level. And for some of you, the next level is knocking at your door. What does that look like? Some of you are getting opportunities. You're getting more and more speaking requests and you're declining them or you're ignoring them. You're getting more opportunities. You are stepping into spaces with bigger doors and bigger gates, different clientele, higher paying clientele. Some of you, the next level is knocking at your door and you want to be ready for the next level. Is anyone feeling that? Just type next level in the chat. Just type next level. Thank you for putting the 1. I see the 1 that came through. Thank you for that. Thank you, Philadelphia in the house. Listen, send me a Philly cheesesteak or cheesesteak, however you say it right. Good evening. Miss Corey. Thank you. Next level. Some of you, you want to be ready for the next level. The next level is knocking at your door, but you just want to be ready. And you're feeling like you're not ready. So you're declining opportunities. You are stepping back when you should be leaning in. You're hiding when you should be coming forward. But here's the thing I want to say to you. And these are the types of conversations we're going to be continuing to have at the Platform Builder Summit. November 3rd and 4th here in Richmond, Virginia. Some of you think you have the luxury of time, and you do not. You do not have the luxury of time. Some of you, there is an urgency about what you are supposed to be doing and the transformation that you help customers with. And you think you have time and you don't have time. So listen, I see you. I see the next level coming in. Thank you, Brandy. Yes. Thank you for testifying. Thank you. Next level. Thank you. Next level. Some of you know, and you feel like, okay, I just want to be ready. The pivot and the shift is real. Next level. Come on, Sonia. Actually, that is our next book collaboration, Pivot, is all about position to pivot. Carla, I see you. Carla, next level. Kamisha, next level. Brandy, let me capture this comment. Lord, you just reminded me of the podcast interview request I forgot about. Ooh, getting requests and not quickly responding to them and maybe thinking they might just go away. Ah, my goodness. You want to be ready for the next level. That's what some of you, next level. I see it's still coming in. They're still coming in. Next level. Aisha, next level. Dr. Jackie, next level. So some of you are saying, and I'm in the topic, but we're getting to it. 4 reasons you're struggling with getting exposure. You're struggling with your marketing, specifically with your professional services, in particular in that space, because a lot of times people are making the decision to go with you or your company based off of personal branding and all of that. But you want to be confident in saying yes. So some of you are like, okay, I'm ready. I want to be ready for the next level. Some of you are like, okay, I feel like I'm ready for the next level, but I want to be confident in saying yes. Has anyone read the book by Shonda Rhimes, Year of Yes? Has anyone, let me know in the chat, type yes if you've read the book Year of Yes. I'm not going to have spoiler alerts, but what's very powerful is Shonda Rhimes, who we know, Grey's Anatomy and Scandal and Bridgerton, all of that. She was at a place in her life, and she opens up the book. This is just no spoiler alerts, but she opens up the book talking about how she would get requests to speak at college commencements, Grammys, and these big, industry events. And she would always say no. And she was it was a Thanksgiving morning. She was in the kitchen with her sister cooking, and some big request had come through and she wasn't going to do it. And her sister said to her, you always say no. You never say yes. And so the synopsis and basically what she talks about the rest of the book, The Year of Yes, is that she took 1 year and said yes to every opportunity. She took 1 year to say yes to the interview request. She took 1 year and said yes to everything, and it transformed her life. So some of you just want to be confident in saying yes. That's what's kind of sliding you back and hiding and holding you back, is because you want to be confident. Yes, I'm seeing people that have read it. Yes. Very good read. Absolutely. It's time. It's time, Sonia. It's time. It's time. Next level. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, Miss Wells. It's time. It's time. Next level. Yes, Sonia. Sonia said she had self-doubt. Self-doubt. And here's the interesting thing with already under her belt, wins under her belt, series under Grey's Anatomy already under her belt, Scandal already under her belt, and then there was still some doubt. Ooh, I got to keep moving. So those might be some of the things that you might be feeling, right? You might be feeling that, but you know where you want to be. So let's talk about 4 reasons you're struggling to get exposure for your professional services, for your business. All right. Some of the reasons why. Number one, if you are a note taker, you have the fear of success. Some of you. Everybody is not actually scared of failure. Yeah, there are people who are scared to fail, but there is also something called the fear of success. What if it does work, Brandy? What if this does jump off, Sonia? What if I go to that podcast interview and there are 1,000 people live? What if my service, I do get that contract? Can I fulfill it? What if all of the you have fear of success? That's one reason why you might be struggling to get exposure for your professional services, for the marketing that you're trying to do, because there might be some self-sabotage in there because you actually have the fear of success. And here's where that comes in. And if you connect with that, you could say ouch, or you could say amen. You could say ouch, or you could say amen. And if you're just coming on in, hey, thank you for being here. I'm Sharvette Mitchell, founder of Mitchell Productions. I work with entrepreneurs on their marketing, their visibility, and their branding, and just having this great conversation around 4 reasons why you might be struggling to get exposure and attention on your professional services. And so if this is an ouch or if this is an amen, you can put it in the chat. But some people, you actually have the fear of success. Let me tell you where I see this come up with clients that I work with. And I am so honored to work with amazing women in a 12-month program that I have called the Platform Builder. And so one thing that we do is photo shoot. So matter of fact, if any of my clients that are here or they come back later, that's going to be at the photo shoot. We have about 9 clients that we'll be servicing during the photo shoot on Sunday. When we do this amazing photo shoot and we get the makeup done and there's lashes and all of that. And then sometimes what I have seen is afterwards, people are even scared to post their new pictures. They're even scared to change the picture on their website with the new headshots. And they get tons of 75 images, all kinds of images. That is fear of visibility. Because what happens with visibility is you're raised on a platform, right? You're raised on a stage and the lights are hot. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? If you've ever been on a stage, have any of you that do speaking and you've been on a stage and the lights are glaring at you, it's hot, right? But it also is a signal that everybody's looking at you. So the fear that you have, the fear of success can be tied to the fear of visibility, which what you need when you're trying to get exposure and you're trying to get attention on your professional services and your business and all of that. You need visibility, but there might be the fear of success there. Ooh, wow. Let me just take a peek in the comments. I see the comments jumping. Ooh, thank you. I see the comments. I see ouches. I see yeses. Hello, El Tomei. Thank you for being here. It's hot on the front stage. It is. It's showtime. It's time to shine. Absolutely. Sonia, it's showtime. It's time to shine. So that might be one reason there is a fear of success. Fear of visibility is tied in to that. And that's why I love our photo shoot experience, which is a full brand photo shoot experience that we do with clients in the Platform Builder program. And we've got some clients here who've had that experience. So y'all let them know, #Platform Builder, #Platform Builder. We are every step of the way, because I realize even though you might think it's just a picture, it is a transformation, and it signals your audience, those that are looking at you, those that are potentially looking at you, it signals to them that you are at the next level. You are at another level. So we literally every step of the way, we are consulting, we are giving them the direction of the shot. So it is amazing, amazing experience. But here's the second thing. As we talk about 4 things that might be reasons why you're struggling with exposure and marketing your professional services. You don't have a comprehensive marketing plan. You don't have a cohesive marketing plan. So sometimes I'll have conversations with potential clients. I see my platform builders here. Yeah. I might have a conversation with a potential client and during a consultation, and I may ask what are you doing right now for your marketing? And they're like, oh, I don't really like social media. And so I'm not really doing anything. Here's the issue with that. And this is from a perspective of someone who has have a bachelor's degree in marketing. Social media is one component of your overall integrated marketing plan. It is one. Now, social media does help us a lot. It does help us a lot, but it's one component. There are multiple things. That's why our Platform Builder program is 6-part framework. The Platform Builder Summit that you're invited to join us in Richmond, Virginia, we're going to be talking about multiple things. So if you're just thinking marketing is just social media, that is very limited. It's an integrated approach. There are multiple things. And so that's one reason why you might be struggling with your marketing, is that you're maybe just thinking it's social media, and there's other things. There's other avenues and channels that you should be implementing. And so you should work with a coach or consultant or attend the Platform Builder Summit to hear more about that. Let me go on to number 3, because I really was trying not to be too much over 30 minutes. Number 3, you are not showing your expertise. as we talk about 4 reasons why you might be struggling to get exposure for your professional services, you are not showing your expertise. So when I mentioned at the beginning, right, of our conversation, is kind of weekly training, and I targeted to professional service providers, so accountants, realtors, experts, therapists, grief recovery counselors, life coaches, career coaches, anywhere in that space, healers, all of that. Your your product is actually your intellectual property. That is the product. You don't necessarily have a candle that you're selling or jewelry. Shout out to Sashi Jones. Sharice Jones will be hitting the stage with me at the Platform Builder Summit. Your product is your expertise. And so in order for people to sample that, you have to showcase that. You have to share that through your marketing. So if you're not showing that you're an expert, that might be a decision that someone's making to go with one realtor over another, or to go with one accountant over another, or to select one therapy group over another, or to select one career consultant and counselor over another, because the other person demonstrated and showed their expertise through their marketing, through their branding, through their visibility activities that then set them apart. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. So you want to look for opportunities to showcase your expertise. Listen, guilty as charged, guilty as charged. Absolutely. A picture is worth 1,000 words, allowing you to see the authentic person. Absolutely. And it's so true. Hey, Pastor Ross, thank you for being here. She is one of our co-authors in our last book collaboration. Aisha is saying, not showing my expertise. That's me. LOL. I feel convicted. Listen, I'm just putting it out. This is what and where I'm working and placing clear intention, aim, purpose, and direction. I love that. Sonia. And keep going in that direction. So think about ways that you can show your expertise, and that's one of the reasons if you're not showing your expertise. And I'm so strong and passionate about that. I mean, this is where it is. This is how people are going to be able to determine whether you are the right fit for them or not. All right, or not. All right. So let's keep it moving. So the fourth one, we said we're going to do 4, right? And as a reminder, people want to work with leaders, right? People and leaders get paid more. You can look at any organization. If someone is classified as a leader, they get paid more. So if you're demonstrating and showcasing that you are a leader, then you want to do that. I want to remind some of you have been saying, Sharvette, I'm hearing you talk about this live event. So I just want to throw this in here. Shameless, but not shameless plug. This is the sponsor of this segment, right? So join us, the Platform Builder Summit. We're going to continue having amazing conversations like this, not just conversations, but strategies that will help you overcome some of these struggles, right? So we'll be in Richmond, Virginia, November 2nd, which is for VIPs only. That is sold out. But the main conference is Friday, November 3rd and Friday, November 4th. Pick up your ticket, platformbuildersummit.com. We have some ticket holders already here, some VIPs already here. Y'all let them know in the chat. If you've been to one of my events before, let them know in the chat. Let them know we don't play games over here. So we invite you to be there. The theme is amplify your brand, boost your profits, platformbuildersummit.com. Ticket sales will close Monday, October 30th. We don't do somebody asked, can you pay at the door? No. Ticket sales close Monday, October 30th. So let them know in the house. Let them know. And I love that. It's more about the marketing for me. It's more. Yeah, it's more. Absolutely. They letting you listen. Let them know, Ayana. Let them know. Nothing like being in the room. So let me go to number 4. And we're wrapping it up as we say. And if anyone needs a recap, just type recap. If you don't need it, no problem. We'll get out your hair. You are hiding behind your brand, or you hiding behind something. So even if it's not your brand, even if it's not your business, some of you might just be like, I'm just hiding. And so you're hiding, which plays a little bit into number 3. Some of you are out and you're visible. So number 3 was, you're not showing your expertise. So some of you, like some people they have like a lot of motivation, a lot of reels, a lot of stuff on their page, but I don't know what they do. I don't know where their expertise is. So some people are out and about, but we don't know what they do. But this person, number 4, this hit you just hiding. You're like, I don't, and I know somebody watching right now that's hiding. I'm not going to call them out your amen, but you literally are just hiding. That is the reason your customer is looking for you. That next contract, that next connection, that next partnership is looking for you. Can they find you? Can they find you? And when they find you, what do they see? All right. Are you hiding? I'm going to say behind the brand, or are you just hiding somewhere? And so as we think about stepping out and stepping, forward more, think about your expertise. Think about how you can showcase that. And the last thing that I want to say as I get out of your hair is that this is really about your customers. This is really about the transformation that you offer. And so, how dare you keep that from them by saying, well, I don't want to bug people. I don't want to send too many emails. I don't want to post too much on social media. I don't want to do too many videos because I don't want to upset people. But your customer is looking for you. Remember that. Keep that in mind right there. All right. Okay, great. Dr. Copeland, you said it, I didn't. You said it, I didn't. All right. I have a recap. Okay, thank you, Pastor Roz. I will recap. Let me just recap real quick as we go through this. And so here's what you may be feeling as a quick recap, that your visual brand contradicts what you bring to the table. So if somebody looks visually at what you have represented, it doesn't match what you actually bring to the table. The other thing you might be feeling is that I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing with marketing. I don't even know. I need guidance. I need a trusted guide. But here's what you want. You want to be polished and have a cohesive brand image. Some of you are listening like, yeah, that's what I want. Others of you are like, you want to be ready for the next level. The next level is knocking at your door. So Brandy, go respond to that podcast request that is in your inbox right now, right? You want to be ready for that next level because it's knocking at your door. And then some of you are like, I want to be ready. I want to be confident to say yes. I'm saying it kind of scared. And somebody remember what I say about confidence. Here's what I say about confidence really quick. You don't need, and I mentioned this on my last live stream, you don't need 100% confidence to execute anything. You just need a few percentage points more than your fear. So you could have 49% fear, but if you have 51% confidence, you see how I did that? You have 51% confidence, you could still have 49% fear. So that's all that you need, but you want to be confident to say the yes. Check out Shonda Rhimes' Year of Yes if you have not read that. So then we went into 4 reasons you might be struggling with exposure for your professional services in particular, those that people are making the buying decision based off of largely off of your personal brand. So some of you have the fear of success, not the fear of failure, but the fear of what happens and what changes in my life when this does work. And what happens when I put a spotlight and have lights on me and I come up forward. Ooh, what happens with that? Some of you don't have a comprehensive marketing plan. So you feel like marketing is one thing, just social media, when you should be calling people, you should be attending live events, you should be speaking, you should be like, there's different things, right, for a comprehensive marketing plan. And I say that from a perspective of someone with a bachelor's degree in marketing. Social media is one part. Matter of fact, so I graduated, let me say, early 2000s. Social media wasn't even around. So the comprehensive marketing plans that we learned in college, like social media wasn't around. So there's a bunch of other stuff you can be doing. So you want to have a comprehensive plan. Number 3, you're not showing your expertise in what you have an expertise in. You might be showing motivation, you might be showing other things, but what is your area of expertise? And some of you are just hiding. You just hiding behind the brand, or you just hiding, period. And that's why you're having some reasons of struggling. So this is your call to action to come up to the stage, come out front. And specifically join me here in Richmond, Virginia. The Platform Builders Summit is all about how to amplify your brand and boost your profits. And so these conversations we're going to be having on the stage, in breakout sessions, sitting next to somebody at lunch, and we're going to be giving you strategies and tools. You'll be able to ask questions. So November 3rd and 4th is the main summit. Those tickets are available. Platformbuildersummit.com is where you can go. Platformbuildersummit.com is where you go. Register. Registration closes Monday, October 30th. We close out and we're excited and honored to have all of you that are going to be joining us here. All right. Hey, Carlitia, thank you for being here. Thank you, Aisha. She said, I'm really going on that 51%. Listen, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. All right. It's a wrap. Thank you for being here. If you are watching from YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and get our notifications. Thank you for those that are watching from my personal Facebook page and those that are watching on the business page. And most of all, Marketing Tips with Sharvette is our Facebook community. Thank you, ladies, for being here. I just snuck. I know normally I just share this with y'all, but I just snuck and just let, my broader audience kind of have a taste test. But normally going forward, we have these conversations just in the Marketing Tips with Sharvette Facebook community. So hint, hint, I'm letting y'all in a little bit, but we're going to close the door back up on you. We're going to close the door. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Tanya. Thank you so much, Miss Brown. Thank you. Thank you. All right. It's a wrap. I'll see you all later in these internet streets. I'll be back on live Monday. So I'll be back on Monday at 12 noon. So I go from 12 noon to 6 p.m. to hit like different audiences. So I'll see you all then. Bye.